After this, I might check if it'll let me upload what I've picked for a Halloween special reaction of sorts. Um, it's not. It's not what I would. It's not what I recall to be a great reaction. Sometimes I watch my own reactions or check them out or see them. But it reminds me of one that kind of parallels the finale to Chivalry of a Failed Knight. It was just so much to absorb. I was just trying to absorb it, and it's I think it was a very similar situation. I was so focused trying to absorb it all. The reaction itself wasn't phenomenal, but the content certainly was. It was great stuff. All right, 10 more comments to reply to. Live reactions, live replies 31 through 40 here. No holds barred, anything can go, you've been warned. There could be spoilers about anything. Who knows? Who knows? I could even get spoiled by something. I try to avoid the spoilers, but nonetheless, sometimes you accidentally see them. All right. 1 year ago, Tsukiyomi wrecked on Food Wars Episode 1 live reaction. Yeah, you were really complaining about nothing, ? I really don't remember back then. Maybe I was complaining of the service a little bit, but I certainly know I was not the happiest about the mail service. But I really do think Season 1 was better than Season 2. It was much more fresh, and it was better between Arena and Soma, and it was just more blatant and exaggerated, and just in your face. I'm still stunned. He brought her to her knees with how good the food was. You know, who doesn't like that kind of content, you know? But no, I don't remember all the specifics back then. Certain types of service I can really sell in a reaction. And then some kinds of it might irritate me a little bit. Some of it, you know, I can really sell. I kind of like, I don't try and be fake or anything. I try and be genuine with reactions, you know, but I kind of tend to like hype it up if something's going on, if it's leading somewhere, you know. I tend to like really hype it up and just go really crazy with the reaction, or you know, something. So it's just fun stuff. All right, Kazo War. I think he's been a long-term follower from what I recall. 1 year ago, on my cred again, rambling about it video. Don't know why. I think I did that referring to One Piece, but I couldn't say because I didn't want to give it away. Now I'm free to. Back then that was second bundle. He says, I rewatched stuff so many times from all the reactions I watch, and I still can't help but tear up and even cry sometimes. Yeah. It's hard not to. It's even without another person, one reacting to it. It's more difficult to tear up and cry. If they are doing that, then it becomes even more difficult to not have that happen. It becomes like this group effect where it just adds to it. So probably the same with all the other emotions too. Yeah, there's a lot of sad scenes. They write stuff good, don't they? Another one on the same video. 1 year ago, Lelouch 33. I wonder what he's a fan of. Probably Code Geass. Lelouch of the Rebellion. My name is Lelouch V. Britannia, and I order you, watch my reactions. That was my Lelouch impression on the fly there. I can try and do different ones. Takio Goda from My Love Story. Iskandar from Fate Zero. And of course Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. I love trying to imitate him. And then there's that other guy from Hunter x Hunter, one of the spiders, that talks like so weird, man. Him. So yeah, I can imitate the voices a little bit. But the problem is, with how accurate it sounds to me on recording, it does not sound anywhere near as close. Not as close. So, alright, next comment here. Same guy, Lelouch 33. 1 year ago, Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, R2, episode 10, live reaction. Did you finish the series? Question mark. Yes, I would hope after 1 year. How I was dishing it out back then, kind of same as I do now. I don't do one episode by one episode. I don't record one episode, then dish it out. I record. I take my time and record one full show, or if it's a long series, I do 25 episodes, which I call bundles. And then I dish the whole thing out kind of at once. But back then, I dished them out over time as I recorded over time. So, and we're just taking our time. When it gets done approach now, rather than trying to get a certain amount of content dished out over time, which was the prior type of aim. So I think we're just going to get wind down less and less. I obviously, as much as I love anime, I want to do other important things as well. So anyhow, 1 year ago, Tsukuyomi wrecked again. Him again. Food Wars episode 3 live reaction. Getting so triggered over joke fan service scenes with 2D characters. LOL ? Yeah. Yep. I assume he's meaning the male. That one male. Ugh. Not what I intended to see. Or maybe it was that other male. I think it was a later episode though. Season one was better than season 2. I will stick to that. So I don't know if I'm interested in seeing any further. I think it's the same case with Titan. Titan, I think season 1 was way better. It was fresh. It was more of it was a full-fledged season. A season 2, which was just half, less risky. It had less to offer. I will give it this. It did address a lot of the worries and concerns I had in criticisms of season 1. I wanted them to play up the mystery aspect more, and surely enough, in the dialogue there, in the midst of the season, it did highlight a bunch of questions, and it made you question what is really going on here with this and this and this character and all these mysteries. So that is one thing I was satisfied by with season 2 of Titan, Attack on Titan. Shokugeki no Soma, I think it was. Although I could be getting it mixed up with Soma here. All right. 1 year ago, from ? Food Wars episode 2 live reaction. You don't really seem to know how anime works, huh? yeah, I think it was a little more iffled towards, or ruffled towards the service back then, rather than now. Uh, uh, so after probably around 100 shows, I would hope to know how anime works now. So yeah. So I don't have much to say about that one. Yeah, I guess people did not like it that I was a little unhappy with the content, I guess, back then. I sure can sell it well if it's a certain type. I kind of just hype it up, you know. Once again, Food Wars Episode 4 live reaction. Tsukuyomi wrecked 1 year ago. Says retard, question mark. I think the question marks are being added by the system, not them. So that's not very nice to say. That is not very nice. Just say you didn't like the content. You don't need to trash talk. Thank you very much. I assure you, I am not. I am not. So I don't have much to say about that either. So this one's going to be a shorter video as well, which isn't problematic at all. We were supposed to say what we're reacting to currently. I said forever ago, someone wanted me to link an account to essentially see my anime history, what I want to see, what I'm currently reacting to, type of deal. I said it would happen. I said it would happen, and I think I've changed my mind because I don't want folks to see what I'm reacting to. I don't want that. I want it to be a surprise. But I will say sometimes what I'm reacting to. I said before that I skipped my normal pattern of things. I was going to watch like 2 short shows or something. And I skipped those and instead went straight to what I wanted to react to, which was No Game, No Life 0. Good movie. Good movie. I think it had some great aspects to it. But the question is, what am I currently reacting to now? Well, it's a very top tier series of mine. And it's a highly rated, one of the best of all time. I have a huge amount of love and passion for it, and it's been pretty interesting reacting to it so far, with its, let's say, sequel type of a deal. I'm not going to give much away, but how about Steins Gate 0? Oh yeah, in case you didn't hear that, I'm dishing out the big T's. Steins Gate 0. That is what I'm currently reacting to. I don't want to say too much detail. I really want to refrain, but I will tease that big name. It's doing pretty darn good with where I'm at. It took a bit to kick into gear, but it's doing pretty darn good. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. All right. So 1 year ago, Nalise says, Pasque, going back to Steins Gate for a second, Steins Gate 0. So you think that's hype worthy? You think that's hype worthy? Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're trying to pour as much passion into it as possible, and I'm really trying to stay focused and on top of it, and catch all the little details, even skimming back over it if need be. And I don't know if we'll ever get to the reviews or anything like that, but I do have reviews. I'm dashing down reviews, or jotting down reviews. Probably 3 episodes at a time. All right. So Annalise says, Pasquet 1 year ago on the Fate series growing fast video. Prototype, kind of like a shoujo, is getting a drama CD, as did Fate Zero before turning into a series. I didn't know that. So it might be a question of time. Okay. I've never seen the prototype one. That other reactor did. I know that, but I didn't see that. After that strange fake, which is written by Ryongo Narita, author of Durararara and Bacano, and considered the most hype-worthy, will surely be adapted eventually. I mean, it's a real deal to have his name on something. The franchise is still far from milked. Really? Wow. All right, so we might get a Fate prototype? Interesting. That might be a good indicator. All right, thank you for the information. Yeah, Fate is too hype-worthy. It has got to keep going somehow. It has got to keep going. It is so hype-worthy. I remember seeing UBW for the first time. Just hyped beyond belief. I remember the first 3 episodes, and then I was sold. I was sold by that point. I was sold. I was stunned by the visuals, and where episode 3 certainly left off. I was just stunned. So that was the first of Fate I dealt with, was UBW. Crazy hype-worthy. The budget is just there. On a rewatch, it doesn't look as good, honestly, but you tend to notice more of that on a rewatch than the first time. It's just like you're in the zone, and you're just taking it all in, man. Good action scenes. Good dang action scenes. Great studio. Definitely good stuff. Some things I'm not pleased with the budget of. Usually I don't mind too much. Certainly One Piece, that is probably the best case where I don't mind budget at all. I could care less what the budget is, how low the budget is. I wouldn't mind if it stayed, the lowest, the same visuals, perpetually from the get-go. It's that dang good without it, and that's a really good thing. 1 year ago, D-Master on my Fate series growing fast video. Sometimes I did these little side topics. I don't have time for that anymore. Fate Khalid, quote, softer / not serious, quote, or end quote. Oh, so naive. XD. Khalid is best Fate. Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Really? The lolly stuff? Oh, jeez. I do not intend to. I don't intend to deal with it. Maybe, but just what we need is the door to get kicked down. There's this funny GIF out there. Someone tossing in Google. Lolly or Lollycon, and then it jumps to a clip of SWAT teams raiding a house. It's just hilarious. It's so funny. Oh my. I kind of know a little bit with Fate Khalid. It's supposed to be about it's supposed to be central to, I think, Ilya. So I mean, hopefully it has a good plot, but I don't know. I don't know. We don't want the door busted down. Oh man. All right. Last comment. From D-Master 1 year ago, edited on the Fairy Tale episode 83 live reaction. You know we can't hear you at all, right? I think you need a better mic since your drive links never work. I think we all do our best. Sometimes the anime overpowers me. I'm, very low tone by default, nice and quiet. So it's not the best to give commentary during an anime necessarily, especially in different situations. Different things affect the audio. If I forget to have the mic close, right here, and if I have it back here, it's totally not going to pick me up anywhere near what it does right here. Another thing is depending on the source, the audio can be different level. So it's just an infinite battle. I just do. So we just do the best we can. And I think we have things pretty good now as versus back then. I think we have it better now. Of course, you guys with that content back then, you could adjust the audio levels to balance it out somewhat. But yeah, it's a combination of things. I'm quiet, low tone. The source affects it, and if I remember to have the mic close up. So those things affect it. I try and do my best, and that is all she wrote. So I'm going to see if I can upload the Halloween special reaction that I got. Great content, just not. I don't think it was a great reaction because I was trying to absorb everything. Another thing that's a shame is it's too bad that I have to record things at kind of like half quality in a way, because of this and that, trash internet and I have limited storage. So instead of recording a live reaction at like 200 plus megs, I recorded at like 100 plus megs. So it gives us double the space, but it hurts the quality, which isn't as good. I know, but we try our best. And that's as good as we can do. So just like with the audio levels, sometimes it's not balanced. Sorry about that, especially with the older content. Maybe even in the newer content, sometimes I forget to keep the mic in the right spot or talk a little louder. But anyhow. I'm curious what's going to happen on the final 2 chunks of Hunter x Hunter. Are we going to see Hisoka again? I really hope so. Gone. You are good. You are so very good. Those eyes, that look, that spirit. Oh, we can do impression of Hisoka. It's so much fun. Hisoka is a darn fascinating character. What a freak. Who knows if he really is. But yeah, it's pretty good to have Fairy Tail wrapped up, at least season 1. There's season 2, season 3 coming out. Season 2, I think, is 104 episode. Crazy how long that would take. Season 3, I think, is started recently, very recently, and who knows how long that'll last. And then I think they have another series going, Fairy Tail Zero. So I think it's a prequel. And boy, man, I'll tell you, Fairy Tail, that finale, I reacted really dang good to. I think, as far as I recall. Well, it was that, or no, I think it was that. Yeah, I was so into it. I was so into it, and a couple other episodes near the end there, I did phenomenal with some Jalal moment. Man, I like was flipping out. Oh, but I'm thinking about having Fairy Tale, the final bundle of season 1, coming out on the 1st of 2019. But we have to see if it'll even let us upload anymore on Drive. Hopefully they're just doing maintenance. So I'm going to check after this video, I think. I got crazy tons of stuff to work on. So thank you very much for watching. And I will deal with another set of comments some other time. So yeah, currently reacting to Steins Gate 0. Oh boy, I can't wait to buy it. And I'm I don't want to say, but I can't even wait to buy it. That was before I saw any of it even, you know. It's a pretty good guarantee that it's going to be pretty darn good. As for how good, maybe we'll see in a review someday. I don't know. I came up with a new review system, but just not the time. Not the time. Especially not with this many comments to catch up on over a year ago. Goodness. It's still, they still say a year ago, so it's a year plus. So we gotta still fly through a year of comments. But yeah, get crazy hyped. Steins Gate 0 eventually, hopefully. So, actually, it wouldn't be too bad if we were going to leave off to have that be the last reaction. Maybe. I don't know. I want it to be good. I know that. I want it to be a great reaction. I got a lot of good reactions to dish out. 2, not so great. The rest of them, pretty darn good. 1 within the last couple of months, I was really impressed by. I walked into it low expectation, and I was very impressed. And quite the opposite before that one. I walked into one with expectations and was disappointed. You react and learn. You react and learn. Don't walk into one with expectations. And that's even harder to do once you've kind of have a standard. Obviously, Steins Gate you have in mind while you're watching Steins Gate 0. So I'm having to set all that aside and try and just enjoy every single second Steins Gate 0 has to offer. And that's what I've been trying to do so far. And I think we've managed. So, but I got plenty left to go. So I'm trying to take my time, enjoy the ride, because it's definitely something to be passionate about and to really care for. Really, really dig that series, that show. Steins Gate was just phenomenal for me. Phenomenal. So much passion. So I'm trying to be the same with Steins Gate 0. Anyhow, we gotta end things off. Thank you very much. I will save ahead, and we will see if I can upload a Halloween special reaction of sorts. Not a great reaction, I don't think, but definitely a great show. So I will see you up ahead. Thanks for watching, and always take care cool.